What's up, everybody? I was gonna do the support tier list earlier, but I just didn't get around to it. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. For anyone curious, let's see, I can pull up. Hey, what's up? A little bit, yeah. Feeling a bit better. Brant. VR, is that a world scene? I was telling Jason earlier, I don't think I'll be able to do the Wrath. I really wanted to, but it's just like I've got so much going on this week. And it's just like trying to find a guild. Also, like when we had the guild set up, we had several people that were committed and were gonna do it. And I like already had a spot in that guild. It was cool. But then with people dropping out and with us leaving that guild and just how much time it's gonna take for me to finish kind of this leveling up process. Yeah, I only streamed for an hour yesterday because I was really sick. I don't know if you actually watched it or not. But yeah, I just tried to get one game in, and then I'm feeling better today, though. No, Wrath didn't drop today. I think it's... People have said it's tomorrow or a Tuesday. So, I probably should have stuck with Smuzzy in the old TBC guild. Either way, it's just hard to justify if we don't have that many people from the channel that are actually committed and playing it. Like, nobody's gonna watch it from a content creation perspective, and it's a... At least initially, it's gonna be a huge time sink right at a time when I have a bunch of other stuff going on. I guess I'll do Nautilus again. Oh, ADC for Brazil. Okay. Well, that'll be cool if Brazil has a good presence. I'm pretty sure I did 30 episodes, and I think that was... I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, I might revisit it. Maybe even had more than that. I'm not sure if it's... I don't know. I don't think I have the save file, though. I'd have to start over at this point, because it was on my old computer. So I'd have to say... No, it's 5 an hour. And 30 episodes would have covered your 150. It's 5 an hour if it's not a Total War game. 5 an hour plus the cost of the game. Total War's 3 an hour because I have a large audience for it. $5 an hour is a ripoff? That's like a third of minimum wage. I don't know, man. I can revisit it, but there were very few people that were watching it. And I know I did like the 30 episodes. But then there were other things that were coming on. There were other people that donated also for like seeing the expansion and things like that. So we'll see if we can get back to it. But
welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Kaisa. Ugh. Alright, I got mid-cog. I gotta pull the chat back up over here.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, not having the save file. Yeah. I don't think I do. It might be on the cloud, but I think it was on my old hard drive. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I could get a mod, like get a modded version or something. That could be interesting. It kind of switches it up a little bit. I think there are some pretty good mods out there for it. I mean, the base game is fine, but just something that would make it feel like fresh or different, interesting. Something like that could be cool. Yeah, that might be a, if anything, like a winter break thing. Fucking auto attack again. I cannot. This is twice that they've walked away. God. With 5 stacks, and she has like 3/4 of her health, and she doesn't do the final auto. And I don't know how that hit me either. It looks like that was bullshit on the hitbox. But I guess I couldn't see the hitbox. It was under the tower. I don't know. I'm very skeptical of Kaisas in general. They just, you can't play scared, and that's what most people do with everything. She's so short range and has like no defense pre-6. Pantheon could be roaming mid, I doubt it, but full nudity mod. Yeah, he actually, there he is.
An enemy has been slain.
Well,
An ally has been slain.
I think Nocturne would have had you anyways, probably.
Yeah, I was dead anyway.
That's good. Alright, they're coming bottom. Yeah, they're just gonna freeze it right there. Nocturne's gonna be on other stuff. Okay, so they're almost all AD. If I should go Locket or... I mean, Locket's probably good against Misfortune. Dead.
I'm coming.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Nice, and it's pushing towards us too. Pretty big push. Bro, stop. Okay, I guess she wants to back. Are you trying to? Okay, I guess she's trying to back. That's a bad spot. Now they're gonna get it. Frozen outside their tower. I guess she needed a back. Oh, are y'all fucking serious? Is that warded? Was that seriously warded? Man, that was some bullshit.
An enemy has been slain.
It would have been cool if she, I guess her little shit would have been blocked by the missiles. Shin does have an ult. We gotta be aware of that. I'm just pushing towards us. Fiddle, is Fiddle 6 yet? Maybe after he gets Scuttle.
Nocturne is 6 too.
Yeah, he was top.
He's coming bot side, I think.
Okay. Fiddle is 6, okay. I mean, if I ult, Shin's gonna come in. Nocturne might too, if he's close. God. Kaisa, of course, runs up and loses 90% of her health. It's like, dude, all you had to do is just, like, not do that. They would have walked through this area to go stop me from clearing that ward, and Fiddle would have gotten a clean jump on him. Yeah, Kaisa doesn't seem to know what's going on. I mean, it's a tie game. We could still win. And Pantheon's gonna fall off. Like an early game cheese champ. Wow. Yeah, I mean, he's probably ulted up there.
Has been slain.
I mean, you just can't push up. Like, they have, like, triple globals, basically. He roamed. What do you mean finally roaming? He roamed on Jason at like 3 minutes into the game.
Coming.
Why the fuck is he so fast? Okay. I can't believe Fiddle actually finished that back instead of using his ult here out of this bush, because they're gonna go on us. After his E, he gets... Did he E? He doesn't get speed, does he? I mean, he can walk through minions, but I never saw... He didn't use his little shield ever. I don't think he did. The little thing with the spears? I don't know. So I'm not sure if I should go for the bonus damage. I mean, they're pretty squishy except for Shin or the Locket. Because they're kind of burst damage. They are, well, with Misfortune and Pantheon, they're pretty burst damage. Yeah, he has a high movement speed, but he's got boots 1. I've got boots 2. Oh, she's dead. It's like, huh. Just saw Nocturne here. Let me go face check this bush real quick. Fuck. Seriously? That's warded, that's warded. Damn it, the pathing. Wow, what a disaster.
Oh fuck, I fucked that up.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
What a disaster. I mean, we knew he was there. It's not like he magically showed up out of nowhere. He literally walked on a ward and we pinged it. Kaisa just randomly walked up and tried to face check a tower. She was dead even if he wasn't there. The Pantheon jumped out of the bush and killed her. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me that, like, maybe he has runes that give him movement speed. Yeah, like, I know his base is high. Nautilus is like 340, though. But my point was I have boots 2, and he only had boots 1. So he had 25, I have 45. I mean, his move speed might be 55. I think they nerfed it, though. It used to be like 350 or 355.
I'm coming. Run this way, I'll run up river. Oh, never mind.
Alright, can't. Oh, shit.
You have been
Fiddle, why don't you fucking ult? Okay, looks like he's going to here.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
I shouldn't have ulted him when we did near the dragon pit though, when I didn't have my Q to follow up. Yeah, Kaisa did not need to ult that at all.
Shut down.
That cog is nothing. For right now, at least.
Yeah.
It's going AP, so I don't know how well it scales. I'm sure it scales.
It's... I mean, it has poke to it, but yeah, it's not that good. Oh, okay, he gets 60% movement. I didn't realize he E'd. I thought is his E different than the little spear things? Because I didn't think he used his little spear things. I mean, regardless, it's something I should not have done with my Q up, so it was a bad play on my part. Just like a result I wasn't used to.
Careful.
Yeah.
Nocturne has Zoro.
Shin's gonna have R2. It seems really annoying to like
They
engage
pushed, dude.
Hog's right there. Shin's pushed up.
Wait. There's three.
And then Shin's top. I mean, they know I'm in this bush.
Oh, how did Cog kill me? Jeez.
What? How did Fiddle do? He ulted somewhere. Did he get stopped? He was like, I thought he was right there ready to go where that thing is. Near the wraiths.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I thought I was going to get an auto in on the Cog Ball, but it was the Shin taunt. I mean, Pantheon was basically out of that fight. Shin had to ult the Pantheon. I'd have to go back and look. I still don't know how we lose that. Unless Fiddle got interrupted on his ult somehow. Or just missed everybody. Because it looked like we had a good counter gank there. Yeah, what's up here, Ninosak? gotta get... Who's pushing that? Pantheon?
Good ol'.
Kaisa fucking auto attack, you little bitch. God. Ugh. Drive me up the wall. It's like she doesn't understand cooldowns. Like, when they use cooldowns on somebody else, they don't have them to use on you. So you can auto attack. That's why I don't like these low range ADCs. A lot of it is people just play them so scared. Because, yeah, you're usually in range of a lot of abilities, but... if they use those abilities, you have to be able to put your head down and auto. I guess it's really just like auto attack based ADCs. Like, I much prefer ability ADCs. Like Misfortune, where you just press R. I guess we're just doing Knight's Vow. I don't... Misfortune, Jhin. I like those a lot more. Or stuff that's longer range, like Jinx.
An ally has been slain.
No, we can't. Fiddle's just dead, or... Can't believe he flashed, did a blind Hail Mary R, and hit it. Such a dumb play, but then he gets paid off. He's gonna spell shield it probably, but...
Wow, she gets inhib.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kaisa is too fucking scared to step up to her, and I can't hook her through that
Yeah.
tower rubble. Ooh, lordy.
Ooh, lordy.
They're gonna try to pressure Baron, I guess. Yeah, they got one right there. We gotta have everybody here because they're gonna send in the clowns. Oof. Yeah, we don't have good side lane pressure at all. Jace got whacked early game. Like, really early game, he's doing alright. Sort of, kinda. Seriously? Oh wow, alright. Now I'm dead. Their team's just way better than ours. Even with the Pantheon.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Is it Troubles with God? I thought it was Troubles but God. That song. It's a pretty good song though. think I learned how to do, or I was learning how to do some blues dancing to that song way back in the day. Yeah. Eh. Fiddle has an okay win rate, and sometimes he just feels really dominant, but he's just so situational. They just have such a strong counter-engage team, and we're just like all engaged. Like they've got the Shin protection, Nocturne, sort of dive / protection, and then they've got the Kog'Maw Poke. Who is hard counter? Jace? I don't think that's a hard counter. Shin. I think if you put like a pro Korean Shin up against a pro Korean Jace, I think the Jace would massacre him one-on-one in lane. Oh, Fiddle? Maybe. I don't know about hard counter, but like I'm pretty countered too. It's just the engage. Like they have such good anti-engage.
I just lose the point. Oh wow.
Yeah, we just can't fucking do it. And this Kai'Sa is just, I don't know. We got a lot of problems. We're just out-comped and outplayed. The Shin really is the really big sticking point. Like, it's just so hard to engage through the Shin. Yeah. Just all that short range stuff against Misfortune, Pantheon. Yeah, they just had a better setup. That's right. Breathe in, breathe out, wax on, wax off.
That's right.
If you ult more than one person in the tower, is there more than one okay, there's no laser. Oh, you mean for his towers? Just like they're normal towers, basically. They scale with his AP. And
What they need to do is,
yeah,
they need to make it like a laser, like at the Nexus or in the shop. That's how it needs to be.
Hell yeah.
Or just deletes people.
Oh, he's saying if you ult people into Fountain, is there more than one laser?
No, there's one.
There's just one. No, it's the first person that gets the aggro.
Unfortunately, that'd be sweet though.
It does. I think it does 1,000 true damage a second. Yeah, I don't know. Our comp was kind of wonky. If we had a better, like, something top lane that could pressure a lot more and stop the Shin, or it could just, like, stop the Shin. I guess Jace can stop that Shin from ulting, but he wasn't doing a great job of it. Maybe the Shin was ulting in places the guy couldn't get to. But like Ornn, I think is historically really good in a Shin. I don't know how good he is in the meta right now. Obviously something like Trundle would be really good. Trundle would probably be a great one, because then he scales pretty hard top. He could do his pillar to long range, stop the ultimate, and he can steal all of his shit. And he split pushes really well. So I think just having a premier split pusher to shut that shit up would be good. I mean, we know he's coming in a lot of fights. It's just, as Nautilus, it's really hard for me to, like, get out. That's a perk of Rakan, is if I go in, they shin ult. A lot of times I can get out. And we needed, I don't know, we needed a better ADC. And we needed something other than Fiddle. We just needed everything to be different except for Jason. Even me playing something different would have been good, because
As you wish.
Nautilus is a problem if they have really hardcore anti-engage. Yeah, the Fiddle ult seemed really lackluster, didn't it? Even when he got people a couple of times, they were just not getting deleted fast enough. I'm not sure if they nerfed it or the enemy is just packing like double match resist runes. Oh, dude, please don't play Kench top. Can we get like Maokai or Ornn or something that's not horrible? Fiora counters. Does he know the guy's gonna play Fiora over there? The counter picking stuff is like, it's okay, but mostly it's just play whatever like you're good at. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. I mean, in mid and top, I guess it like counter picks matter more than bot, but Tom is unkillable. He is gonna die this game, I'll promise you that. And Mordekaiser seems like a horrible matchup for him. It's Drade? Okay, so it's not... God damn it, we got another fucking Kaisa? Why are people playing this champion now? I mean, almost anything abuses TK, I think. I mean, I'm rooting for him. The guy's not a Tom one-trick. He does have a high win rate. He is 6-1 on Tom. So there's that. It's a low sample size. But... get that candy cane ward going. Dude, we need to get a hot tub. I gotta look at hot tubs after this. My wife's been like pushing me to get a hot tub.
Shit. I'm coming to visit.
She's like, go out and spend my money. Alright, alright.
Yeah.
There was like a shortage on everything, basically, obviously, for a while, so it was tough, because we want to get one that's uses less chemicals one way or another. And she has pretty sensitive skin, so like either like a saltwater one, or which I've heard isn't as good for hot tubs as it is for pools, because it can corrode some of the machinery a little easier or something like that. I don't know. Or they have one that's like it's like ozone or something. Like one of them uses ozone as part of it, and another one is like UV light ozone. So they still have your standard like bromine in it. It's just less of it, and then it uses ozone and UV light and or UV light to supplement it. 4 or 6 person. We'd probably try to get a 6 person one. We'll have to see what the cost differences are. There's a lot of other fancy shit that I saw.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I think copper is also one that's possible, but I've heard that can like stain stuff.
Safest for nerds.
Okay.
Danger.
I mean, that's pretty good if I can find it. I have to figure out how much of their shit is marketing, too.
Minions have spawned.
I don't apologize for
Because we have a limited kind of selection of... Like, it's weird. There are certain suppliers around here that have, like, deals with certain brands. And so we just don't have certain brands in the area because they get these exclusivity deals and shit. And I want like a pretty good quality one, you know? Like a good brand. Yeah, I've heard it's more than that. If I could get 4,000 for like a pretty good one, that would actually be pretty nice. I'd heard it was somewhere close to the neighborhood of like 7 to 10.
living the dream.
Yeah, I'll have to get your input on it when I get some though. But you can let me know if some is just marketing, you know? 25-year warranty would be crazy. I've heard it's like 10.
Perfection doesn't exist.
Most places. At least on the parts that matter. Wow, I cannot believe they didn't try to move on us at level 2. They had a level 2 advantage. No, well, I know, but we have friends too. That's what I'm saying. I think like a 6er would be good. We have to see what the difference is. If it's just like a couple $1,000s to go from 4 to 6, I'd rather have the 6. Like if we have the kids plus one other, you know, couple over or something, one of our friends, you know, we'd probably want to roll with a 6.
I think I kill her now. Almost positive.
First blood.
Okay. Well, that's what we need to see.
To the beat.
An ally has been slain.
What? She didn't die? Unreal.
Ekram's going.
Life sucks without sex. It is less complicated. World's gonna burn.
Damn it. Her little Aerie broke my shield. That's annoying. Yeah, I think I had to get out of there. If he was able to charge me, I was dead. And obviously I can't flash his auto once he starts the animation for that E.
Sometimes we reach the dark Need a break.
Yeah, I think one of the only major dealers around here is Bullfrog. Which is pretty good. My friend's family got that back in the day.
I'm just
We'll just have to see how long it's going to take. I mean, obviously, this is not a great time to buy because this is like probably the highest demand. Well, probably like Black Friday or something is the highest demand, but like, God. I mean, well, he just popped 6. Can he beat him though?
I do what I want. No star.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, he can 1v1 people if he doesn't get, like, flanked. I mean, hell, maybe with Sunfire he is really good. I don't know.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Those good guys.
What are we doing? He doing dragon?
An ally has been slain.
Off the dark.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. That's really good positioning too. This minion wave. Oh, dude, don't do that volley. What the fuck? Well, I guess that's probably fine. Maybe. I don't know. If it crashes, that's gonna be bad.
Killing spree.
There we go. Hey, TK's fucking going off, man. I mean, he can get going early against melees, obviously. It's just, you know, we gotta keep it rolling. Because he definitely can get outscaled. Yeah, obviously people are gonna want the hot tubs around here at least in the spring and, or not in the spring, in the fall and winter. Whoa, okay. Alright, she did some damage on that. This guy's is better than the last one, for sure. She's actually autos. I mean, I'm not saying I could play it any better.
Let's destroy everything they hold and then laugh in their faces.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Good in dark. I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because
Oh, Tom should go Sunfire. I don't know. I mean, I guess he could be going, help me, I'm only up 3-0. I can't take him.
doing the right thing is boring.
Shut down.
I'm waiting for you now.
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna go stare in the mirror.
Yeah, Ice Fist. I don't know, like, that's a pretty good item on Tom. Because they can kind of get away from him.
Killing spree.
Damn, I saw a Bucks loss today on a, I
This
think,
place
a
look
failed
different
2-point
when we're in charge,
conversion.
Riku. More dark matter?
They did.
Far
But you know
as I
who
can
won?
see.
Bengals?
Dude, no, the Jags, dude, they spanked the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. I
I'm a
saw
big
the
Jags
Vols
fan.
won, man. Surprised about that.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vols had beaten Florida last time I saw it in like
Doing my
20 years or something. It was something insane. Since like the 90s. Them Jags.
Yeah, dude, they look good.
Was Timo, I was gonna say, was Timo cranking it on people? He was cut a long time ago, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was cut. For better or worse.
Probably better that he's cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's just gonna cut back in here. We're just getting him to waste his time. I mean, Drag's up in 38.
Living the dream. The dream.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, can you rotate on this? Okay, never mind. I got
Yeah.
you.
You guys got him? Okay.
I don't even know how I killed him, honestly.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness.
Well, I mean, the fucking dude, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are like on their 6th-string quarterback or something. Like, they're so far down. Like, so many people are injured or out because of penalties and shit.
You mean receivers?
Yeah. Woo! God, the fucking I didn't even see the Nami followed him.
You have been slain.
If I would have hit that W, it probably would have been clean. Yeah, Nami's gonna be right there. Right. Why'd she go that way? She could have maybe run through the tower. Okay, good. Kaisa got an assist on that too.
Can't kill evil. But you can wear it like a.
But yeah, I mean it's cool, I guess.
I did not rescue you from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you. So
I mean, part of that's their own fault, right? With the Mike Evans bullshit.
Shut down.
Mountaineers.
Rampage.
Packers gotta win. Yeah, I mean, that's true. If they don't win that, they're just never gonna win. It feels like it's even more than the top 3. I mean, it is top 3, but I feel like it was even deeper than that. It's what, like Mike Evans, Julio, Godwin. I forgot Godwin's even a person. Like, the man just hasn't even played in the last 2 years.
cloak is woven from the whispers of stars.
Hecarim's rolling up. Oh my god. Nami. I always forget about her dumb bullshit. Fucking wave.
I'm coming for this.
I gotta play around her wave better. That's like the whole key to this matchup, basically, is do I get hit by her ultimate? Does it interrupt my W or not? I think what else is that? Oh, it's Nico. You just push middle, I guess? They might come right here.
I'll push middle.
Yeah. Wow, they really fucked that up. They've been sitting there trying to contest that for so long. Alright, Nico's on your flank. They're sitting there trying to contest that for so long, and you just got 1 or 2 waves free middle. You got a free wave bot. Oh, I forgot I was probably going to go Shirley's. I mean, the extra damage item's pretty good too here. I'm going to try to get Rift. He's just like, I'm not layering against that Tom Kench anymore. Tom did go Sunfire. I mean, Sunfire is just so OP right now, it feels like. That you troll it if you don't get that item.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Damn. Yeah, the Tampa defense has been pretty good, but Braves hasn't had any fucking receivers.
They had like 6 drops today. It was pretty bad. Like, it was bad. I'm surprised he didn't break any tablets.
Tablets, yeah. Okay, well there goes the fucking wave. No fucking way, really? I can't believe I missed a W on her. I thought she was gonna cut in, and then she cut up the fucking alleyway instead of cutting back into the tower. It was so random. Ugh. I just felt priced in. I should have been more cautious.
When Zaya and I were
Sunk cost fallacy there. It happens all the time with Rakan. Like, I use my ult, and then the play I was going to make with it isn't available anymore. And then I try to find something to do with it. It usually gets me in trouble. Instead of just saying, you know what? That didn't work out the way I wanted. Let's just waste my ult and reset in 60 seconds. I think it's not that big of a deal.
Has destroyed a turret.
I do what I want. No,
Yeah, I think I was going to flash and kill whoever they got. It might have been Hecarim, whoever Tom Kench hit. Here, I got that, Then that disappeared.
most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Did we get Rift? Who got Rift? Yeah, Kaisa got it, okay. Also, with the WoW thing, I just like healing a lot more, and one thing with this expansion, it just feels like Paladins, from everything I've heard, are just like turbo OP, but they're also like turbo oversaturated. I just like healing a lot more in DPS. But it's mostly just the time factor is the biggest thing, and then second's probably the guild factor. And third's probably the not being able to heal factor.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
They're rotating. I can't drop this wave. Go over there.
I only believe in myself. And
The fuck? Oh my god, I got bamboozled? That feels bad. Wow, that was a good fake. How good is Nico mid? Yeah, Nico's not great in general. I'm not sure why her numbers are just not quite there. Her kit's just not that cohesive, in my opinion.
Stare in the mirror. It's daily affirmation time.
The last time Nico was meta, it was really her on-hit build, which they nerfed a lot. Which having her available as like an ADC, I think would be cool. Potentially.
How do the Star
But
Guardians see anything? Their stars are so dark.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
I don't apologize. I think.
are they gonna look at Baron? No way.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I'm gonna take top and then look at Baron.
The bear. Uh-oh.
Fuck, I got
Any
knocked
other
out of it by the Draven? Oh my god.
Enemy killing spree.
That Draven stand aside though, dude. If I've completed the W. Okay, you guys. Well, Hecarim's alive.
We just have to kill him.
Yeah, he's gonna back. I think.
No, he's gonna win. He's gonna try and do this.
Square. And I embrace
Well.
the darkness.
I think we get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems weak to me too. I agree. I don't know why. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's like you're really reliant on hitting that skill shot, that stun. I mean, it's probably not like completely unplayable. It's probably still like between 45 and 50% would be my guess. But it's like you got to hit your stun. I mean, she does have an escape sort of with her W.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
I mean, that'd be cool, like, if they kill the clone, or if the clone times out near them, then it stuns them temporarily or charms them or something, kind of like Shaco's boxes. Like, that would add a little bit more play to her kit.
Life is way more.
But right now, it's like, it confuses people. Sometimes it's cool, like, it got me to use my ult there, but it just feels like there's not enough. Make the clone mimic her ult. No, I think we've kind of learned, hopefully, with Wukong with that. Just make it like you get rewarded more if they go for your clone. But again, I think just adding a piece of CC to it would make sense. How long was I CC'd? 4 seconds. Well, this Volibear's kind of going all tank, and he's whacking people. Who was that yesterday? It was going all tank on a champ that needed to build some damage. Might have been Volibear. Wow. Okay. I thought they were still kind of in it.
Victory.
Mad and bad.
Mad and bad, indeed. They've given her a few things to help her out. Like, they've lowered the cooldown on a couple of things, but Yeah, people like Kim take on volley.
I'm gonna run the restroom real quick.
Alright, sounds good. Well, Tom was putting in some work there. I don't know about that Thorn mail. I guess it worked out for him. Hecarim feels like he went for a relatively low damage build. Cleaver seems weird to me. Especially because it's like a double AP comp, right, with Mordekaiser and Nico, who don't get any benefit out of Cleaver, neither does Nami. So it's like it helps Draven out a little bit, but I don't know. In tier, I guess for Muramana, I'm not sure what you're supposed to build on Hecarim these days, but it feels like it should be like a Death's Dance kind of thing with him.
You can start it.
Okay. I think Cleaver is just a little too cute most of the time. Yeah, Wukong, I think it makes a little bit more sense, like, because you can apply it so well with your ultimate. I mean, you kind of can with Hecarim too, right? Although his ult is magic damage and would not apply it, you'd have to apply it with your Q. But it's also because it stacks with your Q as Wukong. Your Q crushes armor too, so then you have like double armor crush. I don't know, I think it just makes more sense on Wukong. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the game, the Packers game. I just saw the final score. The Tampa Bay games have all been like really low scoring games, but they've had a lot of people out, and I think they've played against pretty good defenses so far. Yeah, it's definitely not boding well for another 5,000-yard season from Brady.
This might be it.
Maybe he'll go to the 49ers or the Dolphins next year.
Should have went to the Dolphins, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, I think he was trying, man. From what I heard, there were some backdoor deals, and it was almost a done deal. He was going to go there.
Hey, at least he didn't end up going to the Raiders. That would have been bad.
I think the 49ers, like the narrative I heard, the 49ers were like his like childhood dream team, and they have a pretty good team, but the coaches just didn't want to do it because they feel like if Tom Brady comes over here, it's basically Tom Brady's team, and they just have too much pride in their system. And the Dolphins were down for it. I didn't really understand the scandal that well.
Let's dance.
But there was one of the guys was caught up in some scandal, the GM or somebody else, and basically didn't work out. Yeah, they were trying to get him there. I think they were going to give him like a part ownership in the team deal or something. Like 5% ownership, something like that. It's going to be... It's gonna be something.
Seems pretty crazy. If it would have happened.
Yeah, put him with Cheetah And I think they've got another really good receiver over there too.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle.
When he first came
He's
to
a
Tampa,
beast.
they had a bunch of good receivers. You had Evans, Godwin, and then you brought in Antonio Brown, and you had Gronk. So you had like 4 like really good threats. And now it's like Evans is still around most of the time, but like the others are all kind of gone.
They're there. They're just hurt.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, Gronk's totally gone. Antonio Brown's totally gone. I mean, they did get Julio Jones, but
He's hurt.
yeah, he's perpetually hurt. And then Godwin is always hurt. They had a really good defense at the end of their championship season, too. I mean, their defense is doing pretty well now, but
Oh yeah, they've been playing pretty good.
Oh yeah. Destroy hope, bring the second coming of darkness, and get some new headshot. I'm almost out.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh, we're going against the volley bear.
30 seconds until minions.
He was on our team.
yeah. It's not great. Hopefully this Diana's actually good.
Way more fun than you give.
Barcodes can usually go either way. I don't understand, like, the reason people barcoded before is so you couldn't look people up, but you can now. Everybody, just, you can either copy paste it. Most people probably just have the app.
Minions have spawned.
Did I watch any full NBA games? I don't remember. Probably not. I don't have cable, so I have to like go to a bar or something, or go to somebody's house.
I do what I want. No star gun.
So yeah, I don't think so. I usually just watch highlights. I don't have any friends over here that are really like into the NFL. I guess my it's not really brother-in-law, it's like my wife's sister's husband is a sports writer. Or no, he's like a he was a sports writer, now he's like an editor or something. I don't know exactly what his but he's into sports. He has to watch it a lot and comment a lot and do stuff for that. But he's gonna be into it, but we don't hang out with them too much. We should hang out with them more. That was weird. It's like she should have been knocked up, but she was just like kind of stunned into the wall.
Darkness is the new hotness.
Yeah, just get her to. She went airy, really? Or comet? Why are we not pressuring more? I don't understand. Caitlyn's just letting them push in. Like, she's literally just trying not to hit the wave.
Self-control is for starters. I choose fun.
That's like the 3rd time I've hit this Aya.
Like a comet.
And I don't think Caitlyn's even put a trap on the ground yet. I think Caitlyn is probably the most frustrating ADC to have on my team because she has such potential to have high pressure and really good combos if you engage, but then she just never does. It's like if they're playing Vayne, I have no hope that we're going to be able to do anything in lane. But with Caitlyn, it's like, it's always possible, and that's what's disappointing. It's hard to be disappointed if there's no hope. Who's the blue champion mid lane? Yeah, Ryze has not been in the meta for a really long time.
Life sucks, but it is less complicated.
I can watch live games there, but doesn't it cost money to get NFL package? Or like to get access to live games? I mean, I have a TV too. I just don't have cable. Like, it's not a question of do I have a device that can play it. It's I don't pay the money to be able to access it.
Dancing between the rules.
No, I've literally hit this. I've like comboed this Aya 4 times. I don't even know Caitlyn. Caitlyn may have auto attacked once. Well, I'm not gonna pirate it and risk all the shit that comes with pirating to watch a game. You probably can't. You pirate most things, I'm sure, but don't want to get like malware and shit on my computer.
Living the dream.
Careful, Rice has SR.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. And everybody's dead.
Shut down.
Cannot believe Caitlyn missed the fucking trap.
Guys, we're just another joins the enemy.
Rampage.
Jesus. It is hard to trap a stun target though.
Thanks, Riku.
It's got too many jukes. Yeah, I guess I should have just pinged it back off of that. It was fine until Volibear tried to flash stun under tower, and then Caitlyn missed everything.
Evil.
Oh, are you talking about supporting artists that do things that people think are bad? I think it's very contextual.
I'm just helping it along.
Depends on what they did, how long ago they did it, how they felt about it, like what were the circumstances surrounding it. Have they changed or apologized for whatever it was? It's just like there's a lot of factors that go into it.
Tearing up the gas. Darkness?
Wow, she still had her flash after all that? Is Diana in the game yet, or like... Okay, she's level 7.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
I don't think they're gonna try to engage. God, that motherfucker. So I walked away with like 1 HP mid.
Safety is boring, Riku. Let's start a fight.
They 6? They're not 6 yet. It's fine. Her ult's on a longer cooldown. And she took a lot of damage. Okay, Volibear's top. Yeah, Rise could be roaming.
If you forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of Evil.
She's gonna try to stop me, probably. What? I don't even remember pressing the E. I am basically out of mana, so if we get engaged on, it's probably bad.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable.
In hell.
Stare in the mirror. Daily affirmation.
I need to get Abyssal. Really?
I only believe in myself. And
Yeah, Rise is looking bot.
Okay.
life is way more
Control
fun
ward
when
here.
you give up the rules. I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
Volley's bot.
Okay. How the fuck does that work, man? Like, she has both sums, and we fucking pinged it so much. Volley auto. I mean, what the fuck stunned you? Like, he literally just ran at you after you stunned him. It's so infuriating. Cannot believe that. Like, that was so bad. But they get paid off. I feel like I say that at least 5 times a game.
Used to be a square. Then I
Yep.
embraced the
And you have both summoners. I gotta just mute. Oh, I didn't know Volibear can stun.
darkness is the new hotness.
No. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. Nobody dies. Okay, finally. I mean, I don't get any assists on those, but
I am alive.
I guess I shouldn't have gone for that. Renata had her shield back up.
Stars are just sad, lonely.
And then ulted me.
balls floating in space, revolving endlessly in a cycle they can't control. Anyone have chocolate? I'm craving chocolate.
Vigilantism? You talking about like, well, it's not vigilantism because they're not facing criminal proceedings, right? Like, it just depends. I mean, someone can choose not to support someone for any reason, you know? That's sort of the nature of capitalism. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That Q grabbed me like the millisecond that I was Wing over the wall. Like, someone can just say, I don't like this person's music. I don't think there's necessarily something morally wrong with them, but I'm not going to buy their album.
I realized something. I don't like being alone.
Right? So it's like,
Oh, spiky space squids are the worst.
it's not just people trying to find justice. Like, I kind of see what you're saying. If people make like false accusations about stuff, that can ruin someone for sure.
Doing the right thing.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not up to date on the conversation. But as far as like people choosing not to support somebody where there's pretty reasonable evidence that something was going on that people might consider immoral, I think is fine.
I love evil, and evil loves me.
I mean, I think a lot of it is because people just think the justice system just doesn't work. It just doesn't suss out a lot of these situations that people wish that it did, that it's just too technical, and people just get to weasel their way out of shit with lawyers.
But it is less complicated.
Can we do anything with this Caitlyn? I mean, the score is like, seems to be okay. Shin does have his ult back.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I couldn't get in a range to shield her. I don't know, maybe if I didn't stop for that ward. I didn't know she was gonna go before the tower, or before it crashed. I think she went before it crashed.
Good guys, just kidding themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna get grabbed, probably. The Rise is gonna flash the wall. Yeah. Don't have any mana. Man, this build without having Frostfang, the mana really does add up after a while.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I guess let's go with Knight's Vow, or yeah, they don't have that much healing. Let's do Knight's Vow.
Can't kill evil, but you can wear it like a sweet cloak. Whew! I am
can't really hold Darius.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe with Caitlyn.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Shin's got 4 seconds on ult. 2 seconds, and he can go.
An enemy has been slain.
How much gold is it? Oh, I can buy Shadow Flame now.
Nice.
This Ryze is not that dangerous, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fed, but I
Yeah.
think he killed every single one of us individually in the beginning and just,
Let's start a fight.
I don't know.
Yeah. Feel kind of bad. Yeah, he just got that freaking triple kill bottoms. People didn't back up. But yeah, I mean, free speech is not free from consequences. That's like a major theme here, right? If people say stuff that a lot of consumers don't like, then, you know, there's gonna be consequences for that. And again, people can choose not to buy whatever or support whoever they want, you know? I think that's something that gets confusing for a lot of people.
I do danger.
They're like, well,
Sure.
this guy said this controversial thing and now people aren't buying stuff from him. That's not like freedom of speech. It's like, it's exactly freedom of speech.
Double kill.
What?
Okay.
You're like, okay.
I don't know, buddy. Oh, he ghosted.
Dominating.
This place will look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter?
Your team has destroyed
Far
a
as the eye
turret.
can see.
Well, there's always some vagueness in laws, right? Because I think people intuitively know that a lot of stuff is contextual, right? There just is no clean answer, clean, like, objective understanding of human behavior, especially in a moral sense, which ultimately that's what the law is trying to do, is trying to judge, like, the morality of different actions. In a fair and equitable way. And you see Caitlyn bottom. You can't be bottom Caitlyn.
Be careful.
Okay.
Just push mid. Chain's just so annoying.
Did I move yet? Holy shit, answer is no. Darius right there. Damn, everybody died.
Yeah, Caitlyn got destroyed by the Darius. I had to like ult Darius away, but he still got to her.
I thought he was in this bush right here. I guess I didn't see it. I thought Darius came out of this. Maybe he killed her before he got to that bush.
Yeah, he did. He killed her quick.
Guess we just got completely surrounded. Oh, that was looking pretty good. I don't know. I got CC'd for like a million years. With the Shen ult on me. So I couldn't like go in. Then we peeled and killed Volibear, Diana and I. Ew, Diana without Sunfire, what the fuck? No, I don't know. Alright, well, they're one off of Soul now. Why is... Force of Nature Rise.
You should just die, honestly. Have to kill this dude.
Why is he still moving so fast? God, when are they gonna nerf Ghost?
Let's destroy everything they hold dear and then laugh in their faces.
I shouldn't have gone back in and knock them both up off of who Hourglass, the Diana. Wait, what? She's going GA? What kind of scared bullshit is that? Dude, that seems horrible on Diana, right?
Doing the right thing was boring.
GA third item? With Zhonya's second? The fuck? Right, I was gonna get Abyssal. Maybe I should have got Abyssal instead of Knight's Vow.
We're about to go pot.
Yeah, where the fuck is... Where's Deathcap? Alright, Lichbane. I don't know if Lichbane's any good anymore, but...
Careful, Rise might ult too, guys. Yeah, Rise is coming.
Nasher? I mean, it's like, it's an AD item. Like, it's not AP. You already have Zhonya's. You shouldn't need anything else. As far as, like, tankiness. Or just do the Sunfire. Like, Sunfire Demonic. Where the hell is that? Yeah, the jungle diff is just massive. I mean, Volibear, like, doesn't have a good stat line right now in this game, but it feels like he's doing so much more than the Diana is.
Living the dream.
Damn it, they're gonna be able to push in and then position for Soul. Bad. god.
Oh boy.
That feels bad for Shin. This is another game where it's like they have like really, really good counter engage. With the Renata Rise.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Or Caitlyn's just kind of brain dead. Damn.
Defeat.
And that was rough. We should have won bot. Like, I got so many engages. I mean, I guess Caitlyn did way more damage than their Xayah, but she just felt like it just wasn't doing anything. I had so many hits on her in lane that we just did not follow up on. And really, it was that Rise, like not backing up for the Rise, that was a huge problem. But, alright man, is that it for you? You got one more?
I'll play one more.
Alright, we'll do one more then. Kate didn't go IE. Yeah, it was bad. I don't know. Lord Dom's second, I feel, is not the play. Right? Didn't they nerf it? What is the average return on the S&P 500? It's something in that neighborhood. I mean, it just really depends contextually. I think historically that's right. It's probably about 8% historically. I mean, it's probably not that bad. I don't know. But you're not going to have an attack speed item, though. I feel like you want rapid fire IE. You definitely want IE third. What do you mean, anything over 13? Oh, dude, anything over, like, 8 or more that's a return is really good. I mean, it depends on how much inflation is, but...
Same Caitlyn as last game.
Hell yeah. I mean, like, she wasn't amazing, but she also wasn't, like, unplayable. Yeah, I don't know. You probably look that up, like Yahoo Finance or something. But I would say it's... I guess just Janna. I don't know. Renata's pretty good into everything I run also. Yeah, I mean, over the last couple of years, it was something like, you know, 20+%. Yeah, you gotta have Infinity Edge third, but then you don't have an attack speed item. And your autos are just gonna be so slow. Let's Rakan again.
Let's dance.
50 or average. Well, I think looking at historical averages like that, honestly, is not that helpful. Like, it kind of is, but it's a completely different game, like, today than it was a long time ago. Like, if you start looking into, like, the Great Depression in the 50s and the 60s, just because of, like, the automation of it, the computers, and just, like, the sophisticated instruments. Really, everything since, like, 2008 has kind of been a different game with how much, like, the Federal Reserve, like, tinkers with the money supply in the economy. With, like, the 0% interest for such a long time. for better or worse, right? It's like, I feel like it's a pretty different era. So yeah, I don't know if it's that helpful to say, you know, for the line of reasoning, it's something like, well, since 1920 to 2020, S&P returned 8%. It's probably something like that. Oh, they're definitely going up. I mean, there's no way S&P doesn't go up. As the money supply goes up, you know, things are going to have to go up in value. I mean, that's the 500 biggest American companies, so yeah, they're gonna go up. I mean, the return rate, so I mean, will it go from like 8% to like 15? I don't know about that. Probably not. I mean, over the last, it just depends. Over the last couple of years, like I said, it was about 20, but people were just kind of going crazy after the pandemic. I mean, that's a really good return, man. Like, 8 or 10% is really good. I mean, you have to think about what are your other options, right? You know, treasuries for a long time were really low. I mean, now they're coming up, though, like, at 2 years, like, 4%. But, you know, like I was talking about the other day, I don't remember if you were still on here or not, but I know that when people first start saving, like, that doesn't seem like very much. You know, if you only have $10,000 in, like, a 10% return's $1,000, which doesn't sound like that crazy, but anything that's, you know, trying to offer you more than 8 to 10% is going to come with, like, high risk. Alright, we're going to be trading. I'm going to go for the mana this time. So you can get higher returns, it's just going to be higher risk. S&P 500 is basically, like, long run, risk-free, and it's probably going to give you the highest return relative to the amount of risk. There you go, well, that's a good idea. Yeah, very few fund managers beat the S&P 500. A lot of people will, yeah. It can happen. I mean, if you want to try to get a higher return and have more control over your risk and things like that, I think that doing options in tandem with around the S&P 500 is a good way to do it. Potentially to get higher returns, but also to mitigate risk. But you have to have a lot more capital to do that. Probably. I mean, you can do covered calls without, but you're still going to have, like, either way, you're going to have a pretty good amount. I mean, you can do, like, just use options like call spreads or put spreads instead of committing all of your capital to the stock, but that's a lot riskier. But doing, okay, now she's actually stepping up.
Doing the right thing was boring. I'm way more fun
now. But like selling puts of the S&P 500 or doing covered calls off of it can potentially get you a higher return. But you have to own S&P 500 in increments of 100 shares. So it's like 380 a share, 370 a share, something like that right now. Dude, walk. Unfucking believable. She doesn't even walk into my heel.
I am bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
Okay, you're not. If you have a professional do options, then it's not worth doing it. Like, they're gonna charge you a lot. You know, like you're gonna have to do a hedge fund or something. But yeah, I mean, I would say if you just want something that's like really hands off, that's gonna give you a good return,
First blood.
just S&P 500.
Ally has been slain.
I'm like a comet. The universe tends towards chaos, helping it along.
And you need to make sure that you're just like, you said you have your own little broker, like E-Trade or something, whatever it is.
Living the dream.
You definitely want to do that and do like a an ETF, S&P 500. Like, don't do a mutual fund. They're not worth it. They're gonna charge you like maintenance fees and shit, and it's gonna be the same thing. They're basically gonna give you S&P 500, or they're gonna perform very similarly to it.
No Stargard. Please.
Nice job down there, boys.
Marks for effort.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, we gotta push this in though. Yeah, that's one of the only ways if you want to amp up your potential returns a little bit more. I would just either do sell puts or covered calls on the S&P 500. And like, usually you can, it depends on the volatility, but usually you can set yourself up either for an additional, with a put, like 3% to the downside, and really, I guess 4 if you include the premium, for a 1% return. Or with a call, usually you can still allow yourself. Oh shit! Alright, I'm gonna have to do Mercs, I think, against Maokai.
Stars are just sad, lonely light bulbs floating in space.
Or you can allow yourself 2 or 3% to the upside with 1% downside protection and a 1% return every month. So ETF is just like a stock that is a certain percentage of certain companies, and it has very, very low overhead because it's not actively managed. Mutual funds, most of them are fairly actively managed. They're going to charge you something. So like a mutual fund might charge you 1% a year or something for a pretty hands-off kind of thing, versus like an ETF might be 0.1%. Hey, thank you, Eggnog. I appreciate it. Do I have any advice for someone who's 23? Really depends on what your goals are and what you're trying to accomplish. It's tough for each person, or it's different for each person. Just try to, I mean, I think in general, if you have the possibility, just figure out what you might want to do, or what you're at least don't completely hate professionally, and try to work your way towards that.
Enemy double kill.
And then, you know, just kind of relationship-wise, just sort of figure out what you want to do in terms of that. Everyone's so fucking worthless, man.
Ally has been slain.
It was literally one auto left on the Maokai, and she decided to run from Vayne instead. Yeah, I would just try to say, you know, just figure things out. I would say try stuff out. Figure out what works for you. I'd say 20s are really a time of discovery. They go out, take some risks, have some fun, but try to start figuring out what you want to do.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
But yeah, if there's anything else specific about, you know, that you have questions about, you can answer that. But just more broadly, what should people be doing when they're 23? I mean, I would say the biggest thing, like I said, is just go out and do stuff.
I only believe in myself.
Like, while you can, before you get jobs that are really involved or relationships that are really involved. Go out, have some fun, figure out life, what you want out of it.
Used to be a square. Then I dark. Woohoo!
Caitlin's such a freaking disappointment. Yeah, Vi's probably gonna be there, man. Vi's probably gonna be there, man. That's why Maokai's doing that. Probably there. Okay, there she is. She's middle. See if I can. I don't know if I can bait him to go or not.
Oh my god, she really oh, she has her mythic.
Caitlyn fucking auto. Oh my god, dude! Are you fucking kidding me? All she needed to do was auto, and she tried to net. She netted a minion, and then auto-attacked the minion with her headshot. Literally all she had to do was just auto-attack, and she couldn't even fucking right-click. It's actually unbelievable.
This place will look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter? As far as the eye can see.
Like, how do these... Ugh, I'm trying not to get tilted, man. I was standing up for her, too. I was like, well, maybe it was just a bad game last time, you know? She wasn't that bad.
Shut down.
Missing one auto is bad enough in a situation like that. It's just literally right-click. She was already auto-attacking her. Just literally right-click, that's it. We can't do anything else, man. Like, missing one is bad enough. Missing two is ridiculous in that situation. Because they're just autos. Like, they don't have a Braum that can block them. It's literally just right-click. I gotta mute her. I want to say something like, does like, right-clicking help?
An ally has been slain.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, how the hell did she get to plat? Did she just not play Caitlyn? Is that what it is? She's auto-filled? She picked it twice in a row. But that's like one of those you don't even have to have, like, knowledge of the champ. You just have to literally right-click. That's it. It's not like she's trying to play Yasuo or something. Or even, like, any fancy Caitlyn, like, mechanics. is.
She's getting ripped.
Way more fun when you give up the rules.
Enemy killing spree.
Caitlyn really is like
An enemy has been slain.
so frustrating. I think honestly she's the most frustrating champ of all time. It's either Caitlyn or Ezreal. Fucking auto attack the Maokai! Dude, I'm gonna have a fucking stroke down here. It's like literally I engage on the Maokai, she traps the Maokai, and she doesn't attack him. She just starts attacking the Vayne, who's like under tower, full health.
Real cool.
No, she shouldn't attack the Vayne. Oh, Fiora destroying Aatrox?
I do what I
Well,
want.
yeah.
No Starguard. Safe to say.
I mean, this dude's just fucking horrible bottom. I gotta, like, get out of this lane. Like, every time I have ult, I'm just gonna... Maybe I can go mid. It's really hard to gank Vlad, but... Hell, maybe I can even go top. Try to gank that.
Woohoo! I feel a fight coming.
Because this bottom's done.
Killing spree.
Like, on paper, it doesn't look, like, that bad. But it's just like the way that we're losing these fights is just so ridiculous.
Travels fast. Self-control.
Is she really going over this wall?
I choose.
Okay. Okay, well, that was really good. We needed that.
Most good guys are
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I love an evil well-being.
Okay, Vi's top. Oh, right here? No, don't put the traps up, dude. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna get him anyways.
Everything.
Has been slain.
Dance to the beat.
Fortunately, that Maokai, I don't know, I don't know what the hell he was thinking there, but like, if I saw those traps, I'm like, okay, they're all setting up for Dragon. Like, if she doesn't put the traps, then Maokai doesn't know, and maybe he face checks, but those traps should have been a dead giveaway that he should not walk there.
What is Luna doing?
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Fuck, I didn't God, he missed. Oh my god. Bro. Holy shit. I guess they had it warded. I couldn't go over the wall anymore. Yeah, I don't know why Amumu left Dragon.
Like, he literally just left.
And he just like walked around in circles around middle, and then if he would have just done it with us, we would have gotten out of there fast enough. Alright, I've got to get Grievous here.
Kill evil. You can't wear it like that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Woo! I am so far past.
And after me trying to get away, I guess I should have just like W'd away. I think I had to W to avoid the Vlad anyways. I don't know. When I saw Vlad rolling up, I could have just run to the backside of the pit and W'd out, I think. Instead of trying to... Moo, please. That's your cue. Not raptors.
An ally has been slain.
I hate this spy.
Yeah.
He's killed me all 5 times.
Oh, were you? Hold on. Are you getting Grievous?
Yeah, I just got it.
Okay.
Your turret
Just say if you wanna get like Hourglass instead, I can get it.
Yeah, I can just go Shadow Flame then.
Okay, yeah. Do something else. I'll get Grievous.
I only believe in myself. And Saya.
You can Hourglass Vi's ult. You might die anyways after you wake up, but
Yeah, I'll get that 3rd if we make it, or
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo!
Is this warded? Yeah. I mean, they're really positioning for Baron. Caitlyn's bottom again. It's like last game. She's going Collector this time, it looks like. Are they?
double kill.
Dead.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, they're doing Baron. If we get that pushed up, I mean, shit, they're gonna fucking come over here though. I think they saw it. Holy. Yeah, oh my god, they're gonna get Baron. Really, really fucking bad call. Try to sneak it. They even had the little fucking crab, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they had the crab, so they saw it. They saw him walk over there. Trying to get a rental property multiplex with a 3.5% down first time. First time homebuyer loan does not work for rentals. I'm like 99% sure. Unless it's also your primary residence. Like if you're I think. Like if you're trying to rent out a room in your house, like if you buy the house. But I think if it's a... You're not going to be able to get any kind of first time thing for it.
Has been slain. Enemy double kill.
It's 3.5%. I don't even know if they do that. Okay, maybe if you live in it. If you can pay that much down... Yeah, I mean, I think that in general, real estate is a good bargain, but... over time, but rates are going to be really high, especially with 3% down right now. I mean... like, your payments are going to be extreme. If you get a, like, rates, I think on a normal 30, or something like 6.3 or 6.4, I don't think we can do it without a move. Aatrox is not here. But rates are like 6.3, and that's for a 20% down, normal, like, conforming loan. So for something like that, you're probably looking at 7.5 on multiplex. I mean, maybe if it's like in the middle of the hood or something, depends on where you live, like you could get maybe 200,000. Although I think it's probably 300,000.
Rules.
6.5% government backed. A real for a multiplex? I mean, you're basically talking about a Fannie Freddie loan for multiplex. I don't know if that's. Oh my god. What the point is he? What's even the point of taking Mercury Treads?
Shut down.
Well, he obviously will. He's going to need a professional to close the deal, Midlet. He's just speculating.
Down.
Yeah, I guess I should not have gone for the Vlad there.
Thanks, Riku. Real cool. The universe tends
That's.
towards
It
chaos.
seems like that would not be a possibility to me to get a 6.5 with only putting 3.5 down for a multiplex right now. But I mean, I guess if you can do that, like I've always heard, it goes as low as like 5%, and it's for FHA. 5% down for FHA, and it's not gonna be as preferable of a rate as if you put 20% down, because it's gonna be a non-conforming loan. You're also gonna have to pay for
Living the
like
dream.
mortgage PMI, purchasers mortgage insurance or whatever. So you're gonna owe PMI, which is like 0.5%.
Has been slain.
And then I would be shocked by the 6.5 on a non-conforming loan. But even if it's 6.5, it would be a total of 7 with PMI. And with only 3.5% down, if you're looking at realistically, even a very modest multiplex, it's probably going to be 300,000. I mean, I can look it up after this on Google, but napkin math on that would probably be like at least 3,000 a month. Is the housing market going to crash? It depends on what you mean by crash. Could it go down like 10%? Sure. But it's a time of really high inflation, and you know what like goes up with inflation a lot of times? Housing. The materials, all this other stuff. Now, interest rates going up does slow mortgage demand, and that will affect housing. Interest rates going up, but it's like, I don't know. People have to put their money somewhere. We don't have a Moo.
Good guys.
He's got to get Gromp really quick. He's got to invade the enemy Gromp while they're pushing up our mid. Macro mastermind. Okay, I mean, if he can get over that wall. No, Dogecoin, no. I know y'all were trolling me with that shit. Not even Bitcoin, man. Just don't ever do crypto. Doesn't, like, it doesn't actually mean anything. It doesn't do anything. I mean, they're gonna, like, get Baron, aren't they, if we get Dragon? We're just trading third drag for Baron. I mean, maybe we can scare them enough where they won't do it. Make them think we're here. Well, they know now. Okay. Nice. Oh, shit.
Unstoppable.
Did we get anything? No, everybody died. Cool.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Well, now they get banned. I don't know. It looked good. Like, we got Vi instantly, so I'm not sure
Doing my thing.
what else happened there. But yeah, I mean, yes, if you can get something like that, yes. If you could somehow, you know, miraculously only put 3.5 down, get all of your interest rates, including PMI and everything, to 6.5, and if you can find a multiplex that's going to count for all of those things, and it only costs you like $200,000, then yeah. I mean, eventually the answer with real estate is yes, it will pay for it, but like, and I think real estate is one of the best investments out there. The problem with real estate, though, is a lot of times it's very capital intensive. Like, you need a lot of money to start with to make that happen. Now, if you can get that 3.5, like, that's really good leverage. It's like insanely good leverage. Like I said, I don't think the lowest I've heard of is 5%, and usually there are a lot of stipulations with that. Which, yeah, I mean, that's good leverage, but you're also, your payments, like, I guess you don't have to have as much down, but you have to be able to pay a lot every month if you're going to do that. But you do have to live somewhere anyway, so if you're willing to buy something that's multi-unit and live in it, then yes, it's a good investment. Would it be more than 10% though, after all the costs with all the interest? I don't know. But the S&P 500 is also down. It's going to finish this year down, and it's possible it's going to be down again next year, so it's looking kind of rough in the near term. I don't know if that 6.5% is like variable rate. That wouldn't be backed by the government. It would be a Fannie Freddie. It said multi-unit. I'd have to look at the laws. I'm not sure where you've seen some of that stuff, but like Fannie Freddie does not seem like it would apply to multi-unit. No, cash is actually literally the worst place to be in this inflationary environment right now. Basically, you are like 100% guaranteed to lose like 8 or 9%. Based on cash. I mean, it is doing better than the overall S&P right now, but yeah, cash is pretty much trash. Oh shit. I was gonna ignite him and try to get out. You burn him out with Leandri's.
Was to lose.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like try to wait a little bit on stuff, but in general, trying to time the market is not great. I would just put it in S&P 500. Just plan not to sell. Cash is trash. Well, I'm not the one who came up with that. Like, I don't remember where I heard that. It was either Jim Cramer or Larry Kudlow.
Has been destroyed.
It's probably Kudlow. Back in the day. When he had his own show. It was somebody from like CNBC.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
It is if you have a long enough time horizon. And if you're not already in it. Yeah, but they've lost 70% in the short term. Not in the long term.
The universe tends towards chaos.
And those are like really high-flying tech stocks, but you also have to look at that right over the last 10 years, or not even 10 years. Look at it over the last 3 years, right? So it's like, yes, like PayPal is down 70% in the last year, but it was up like 300 or 400% in the last 5. So yeah, maybe it went from, I don't know, $300 a share to like 70, but then 5 years ago it was like $30 a share or something like that. I don't know.
I do what I
I mean, if your
want.
time horizon is 50 years, I mean, it's just literally do anything, and it'll make money. But it's just like, what's gonna make more money over that period of time? Yeah, I would not do if anything like bonds. If you want to do that, just get some kind of return. It's just too much fucking CC. I think we're just out comped here. Well, I don't know about necessarily out comped, but maybe. The ADC diff's just astronomical. I made a couple of dumb plays this game too. Yeah, like if you don't want to do stocks, I still think S&P 500 is the best place to be long term. But if you don't want to do stocks, bonds, I would do bonds. Like a 2 years yielding 4% right now, which is a lot. You just lock it in for 2 years, you get 4% a year. Again, inflation's like 8%, but at least you're not losing like the 8% that you would on cash.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Yeah, we gotta remember this Caitlyn, and I don't know, like, it's like her stat line never looks like completely horrible. I think I've been like first or second pick every game too tonight, and I'm pretty sure they've had like a really good like anti-engage comp every game. It's like really annoying. Like they just have so much fucking CC from this Maokai this game. They started off okay, sort of, but then it just evolved. Alright, man. Well, rough games. I think we only... I think we were just -1 or something on the night, so it wasn't like total catastrophe, but those last couple of games certainly weren't my finest. You there, Jason?
Oh yeah, I'll catch you later.
Okay, yeah, see you, man. Okay. Yeah, God, I just got fucking shanked with that Caitlyn. But yeah, I mean, let me... So I guessed it would be at least 300,000 in sales. Like, it's saying a 30-year fix is 7.3 right now. But if we say, again, this is going to be like basically hood prices. I don't know. I don't know exactly where you live. But for a multiplex, 400,000 if the down payment is only 3.5% at 6.5. You got to look at property taxes and all that shit too. PMI, you got to get home insurance. Yeah, I guess 3,000. It's pretty close. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the down payment would only be $14,000, which is really low for 3.5. Like, and some places won't even take that. Some like banks won't even go for that. Like you said, if you'd have to get it, that's like a Fannie Freddie loan. Like 20% down is like a $60,000 down payment on something like that. So like, yes, real estate is very good, but you have to have like you have to be able to cover the down payment, and then obviously the monthlies. You have to be able to cover all this other stuff. But in general, it depends on what you're getting, and if you're doing like a rental or something, you know, you can make more money out of it, but it's usually pretty capital intensive to start with. I think on rentals, and this was when it was much more lucrative. Right now, it's a lot harder because your interest rate, and that's on a primary residence. Usually, and I'm still not sure if multi-unit is going to count as primary. I'd have to look that up. It might vary by state, but I mean, I guess it would be primary, but I don't know if it would qualify for FHA, the reduced loan. But if it's not your primary residence, if it's an investment property, they're probably going to want 25% down, and the rate's probably going to be 0.5% to 1% higher. Yeah, I do think that property and real estate is one of the best investments available if you can afford, you know, all the costs associated with it. The return's pretty good over time. But yeah, I would say either real estate or S&P 500. S&P 500 is a lot more hands-off. You just put money in it. But you also do have to live somewhere, right? So that's kind of the nice thing about real estate is that, you know, you get to find value in something that you have to do anyways. Okay. But anyways, all right. Well, that's gonna be it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry, a bit of a rough night. We just kind of got counterpicked almost every game, or not necessarily counterpicked, but like they just had really good comps against like. We should win this lane though. Like honestly, like Vayne, Caitlyn into Vayne, we should have won it. But this Caitlyn, I don't know what was going on. She's having a bad night. Vi got off. Got several kills early on. So this should have been winnable, but like once we got into the mid game and once they got ahead, like this Maokai, it's just really good against everything. Like he can just lock people up so well. He can lock me up. He can lock Jason up. And then the other games, like we did win one of them or two of them. I can't remember, but it's just a lot of comps were just really good against Engage between like. Renata, I guess. Okay, we went -2. I think. Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll get back there tomorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.